9. Benefits of living alone as an older person. Living alone in your later years is often perceived with trepidation. The thought of being by oneself, especially after years of companionship, family responsibilities, or shared living, can indeed be daunting. However, for many older adults, living alone becomes one of the most liberating, fulfilling, and even enriching phases of life. It is a time of rediscovery, freedom, and personal growth that often eluded them in their younger years. While the initial step into solitude might feel overwhelming, countless people have found immense benefits and life-changing revelations in living alone during their golden years. This essay will explore the profound advantages of this lifestyle, enriched with real-life stories to demonstrate the potential joys and freedoms that await those who embark on this journey. 1. Rediscovering yourself, an invitation to know yourself again. One of the most profound benefits of living alone is the opportunity to rediscover who you are as an individual. After decades of playing various roles, as a spouse, a parent, a caregiver, or an employee, it's easy to lose sight of who you are beyond those titles. Living alone offers the unique chance to reconnect with yourself, often in ways that you haven't since your youth. Sarah, a 67-year-old widow, found herself living alone for the first time after her children moved out and her husband passed away. Initially, the silence in her home was unsettling, even overwhelming. But after a few weeks, Sarah began to see it as an opportunity rather than a void. She had always loved painting, but life's responsibilities had taken precedence. With her newfound solitude, she transformed a spare room into an art studio and began painting again. "It feels like I'm meeting myself for the first time in decades," she says, highlighting how the absence of external obligations allowed her to reconnect with passions she had long neglected. This process of rediscovery isn't just limited to hobbies. Living alone offers people like Sarah the freedom to reflect on life choices, personal growth, and even their identity. For many, it's the first time they've been able to live entirely for themselves, without compromise. The joy that comes from pursuing something purely for personal satisfaction is immeasurable and can be one of the most fulfilling aspects of living alone. 2. Freedom and independence, a life without compromise. Living alone offers a level of freedom that is hard to match in any other living arrangement. You have complete autonomy over your life. You get to decide how your day unfolds, what meals you want to cook, how you want to spend your time, and even how your space looks. There's a certain joy in the simplicity of these choices and in the freedom to shape your environment exactly as you like it. John, a 73-year-old retiree, made a conscious decision to move into a smaller, more manageable home after his wife passed away. For the first time in years, he didn't have to consider anyone else's preferences when making decisions about his living space. "I didn't have to think about anyone else's needs, just what I wanted," John shares. This freedom to choose what he wanted for himself was empowering and liberating. Now, he spends his days gardening, a passion his wife never shared. The ability to spend hours outdoors, tending to his plants, without feeling like he was neglecting anyone else's needs, brought him a sense of fulfillment he had never known before. This sense of independence extends beyond physical space. It also includes emotional and mental freedom. You can create a daily routine that suits your natural rhythm, cook the meals that you enjoy, and decorate your space in a way that reflects your tastes. Every decision is yours, and there is something incredibly empowering about that. 3. Peace and quiet, a sanctuary of serenity. As we age, peace and quiet become more than just luxuries. They become necessities. The hustle and bustle of life can wear on our mental and emotional well-being, and living alone offers a respite from the noise and distractions of daily life. You can curate your environment to be as tranquil as you like, choosing when to engage with the world and when to retreat into the calm of your own space. Maria, who is 70, found herself appreciating the peace of her home after decades of raising children and living with a partner. I wake up to the sound of birds, not an alarm clock or someone else's schedule, she says. Her mornings have become sacred, a time to sit in her favorite chair, sip coffee, and enjoy the stillness that envelops her home. This time of quiet reflection has become vital to her emotional well-being, allowing her to recharge mentally and physically without interruptions or demands from others. For many older adults, this quiet time is an essential part of their daily routine. It provides the opportunity to meditate, reflect, and plan their day without distractions, fostering a sense of calm that is crucial for emotional and mental health. This peace is something that, for many, was unattainable in their earlier, more hectic years. 4. Control over your space, creating your personal sanctuary. When you live alone, your home becomes a true reflection of who you are. You have complete control over how your space looks, feels, and functions. This might seem like a small thing, but for many, it is incredibly powerful. Your home can be exactly what you need it to be, a place of comfort, peace, and joy, without compromise. Tom, a 68-year-old retiree, had always dreamed of living in a minimalist space. However, while sharing a home with his wife, that wasn't possible. After her passing, Tom downsized to a cozy apartment where he could finally create the space he had always wanted. Now, my apartment reflects my taste, he says. It is simple, clean, and filled with natural light. Everything he needs to feel comfortable and at peace. This control over your environment allows you to create a sanctuary that is truly your own, whether that means filling it with art, color, or simplicity. Every corner of your home can reflect your personality and needs, offering a deep sense of satisfaction and comfort. 5. Building a deeper relationship with yourself, the gift of solitude. When you spend time alone, you inevitably build a deeper relationship with yourself. This time of solitude can be incredibly healing, offering the space to process the experiences of your life and come to terms with unresolved emotions. It's a time to listen to your inner voice, reflect on your journey, and appreciate the person you've become. Gloria, a 74-year-old widow, describes her time alone as a journey inward. When her husband passed away, she wasn't sure what to do with herself, but over time, she began to enjoy her own company. She started journaling, reflecting on her life, and understanding her emotions in a way she never had before. Living alone gave me the space to process my grief, Gloria shares. Her solitude became a source of strength, allowing her to heal and find a new sense of peace within herself. This deeper relationship with yourself can lead to greater self-awareness, emotional resilience, and a profound sense of inner peace. For many older adults, living alone becomes a time of personal reflection and growth, helping them to heal from the past and embrace the future with a renewed sense of purpose. 6. Strengthening connections with others. Quality over quantity. Ironically, living alone can actually strengthen your connections with others. When you're not constantly surrounded by people, you have the chance to truly miss and appreciate the relationships that matter most. This often leads to more meaningful interactions, as you're engaging with others out of genuine desire rather than obligation. Joe, a 72-year-old retiree, found that living alone after his wife passed away led to stronger relationships with his friends and family. Just because I'm alone doesn't mean I have to be lonely, Joe explains. He began reaching out to old friends and making new ones in his community. He even started hosting small dinners and joining local clubs. The relationships he built were deeper and more meaningful than those he had maintained out of habit or necessity. Living alone allows you to cultivate relationships that truly enrich your life, choosing to spend time with people who bring joy, support, and love into your world. This shift from obligatory social interactions to meaningful connections can significantly enhance your emotional well-being and sense of belonging. 7. The joy of solitude. Embracing time alone without loneliness. There is a profound joy in embracing solitude, particularly in your later years. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. In fact, many older adults find contentment in their own company, enjoying the freedom to do what they want, when they want, without the need for external validation or company. Lily, a 71-year-old widow, initially struggled with the quietness that came with living alone after her husband's passing. However, over time, she began to appreciate the peace it offered her. I started taking long walks in the park, something I never had time for before, she says. Her walks became a time for reflection and connection with nature, offering her a sense of peace she hadn't experienced in years. This joy in solitude is a gift that comes from accepting and embracing the quiet moments of life. It allows older adults to slow down, reflect on their lives, and find fulfillment in the simple pleasures of being alone. 8. Personal growth and reflection. A time for transformation. Living alone provides a unique opportunity for personal growth and reflection. Without the distractions of others' needs and opinions, you have the space to reflect on your life, set new goals, and pursue them at your own pace. This time of reflection can be incredibly enriching, offering valuable insights into who you are and what you want out of life moving forward. Many older adults use this period to explore new hobbies, take up new challenges, or pursue long-held passions that they never had the time or freedom to explore earlier in life. Frank, a 70-year-old retiree, had always wanted to write, but never found the time amidst the responsibilities of family and work. After his wife passed away and he was living alone, Frank found that solitude provided him with the perfect environment to focus on writing. Living alone has given me the time and space to finally follow my passion, Frank explains. His days are now filled with quiet hours of writing, and it has become a way for him to process his thoughts and experiences in a deeply personal way. This period of personal growth can take many forms. Some older adults might pursue intellectual interests, take up physical activities like yoga or walking, or simply spend more time reflecting on their life journey. Whatever the focus, the quiet and solitude of living alone allows them to explore their own potential in ways they may have never thought possible. This personal growth contributes to a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in their later years. 9. Embracing simplicity. Letting go of the unnecessary. Living alone often encourages a simpler, more minimalist lifestyle. Without the need to accommodate others' schedules, preferences, or needs, life becomes more straightforward. Many older adults find that living alone provides the perfect opportunity to declutter not only their physical spaces, but also their minds and emotional lives. It allows them to focus on what truly matters, letting go of unnecessary complications and stress. Helen, a 69-year-old retiree, downsized her home after her children moved out. "I realized I didn't need all the stuff I'd accumulated over the years," she reflects. Living alone gave Helen the chance to simplify her life, and now she focuses on what truly brings her joy: her health, her hobbies, and her relationships. She no longer feels weighed down by material possessions or the pressure to maintain a large home, which had been more necessary during her years of raising a family. For many, this simplicity is liberating. It allows them to concentrate on their well-being, pursue their passions, and maintain meaningful relationships. The act of simplifying life when living alone often leads to a sense of clarity and peace, making the later years of life more fulfilling. Living alone in your later years is not just about solitude. It's about embracing a lifestyle that offers profound freedom, personal growth, and inner peace. It is a journey of rediscovery, where you have the chance to reconnect with the person you are beyond the roles you've played throughout your life. The benefits of living alone as an older adult extend beyond the practical aspects of independence and control over your environment. They touch on deeper emotional and psychological levels, offering a space for healing, reflection, and personal fulfillment. From rediscovering forgotten passions to building deeper relationships with oneself and others, the stories of Sarah, John, Maria, and others show that this stage of life can be a time of profound transformation. Living alone can strengthen your independence, provide peace and quiet that is essential for well-being, and give you the freedom to design your life according to your own preferences and needs. Moreover, solitude provides the opportunity to heal from past experiences, reflect on life choices, and find joy in the simple pleasures of life. It allows you to let go of unnecessary stress and complications, focusing instead on what truly brings happiness and contentment. If you are already living alone, take a moment to appreciate the beauty and potential of this lifestyle. It is a gift, a time to focus on self-love, independence, and peace. And if you are considering living alone in your later years, know that you are embarking on a journey that can bring immense satisfaction, personal growth, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. In the end, living alone as an older person is not a life of isolation. It is a life of empowerment, joy, and self-discovery. Whether through embracing new passions, reflecting on past experiences, or simply enjoying the quiet moments, living alone offers a unique opportunity to create a life that is entirely your own. One filled with peace, contentment, and the freedom to live according to your desires.